Hey girl, hey, enough is enough, okay? It's time for you to get up. It's time for you to get back on your square. It's time for you to get back on your grind, okay? This is your big sister here reminding you that God has a plan for you, okay? God has purpose for you, because if he didn't, trust and believe, you would not be here today. So nevertheless, no more sitting around feeling like you're in this dark place, feeling depressed, feeling heavy, okay? Just feeling shameful, just living in regret, okay? Enough is enough, honey. Enough is enough. It's time to rise up. It's time to rise above all your problems, all your fears, all your insecurities, and get up, child. Get up. So yeah, like I know that when you're trying to get up, I know when you're trying to just start back moving again, I know that it's easier said than done, right? But when we're in our dark place, I feel like that's the time where we need to draw closer to God. We need to lock in with God. We need to be in fellowship with God, because we're at that moment, we're confused, we're hopeless, and we feel like we don't have nothing to live for, right? So I feel like in that moment, we need to just be honest. We need to be vulnerable. We need to just let go of everything that we have full control over, and to just give it to God. And just like pray, like, hey, God, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm going through. And I need your help. Like, we just got to learn how to be honest with him, okay? And just to trust that he's going to get us through, right? So I feel like, yeah, like I know when y'all trying to get up, it can feel like this heavy weight is just on you and you can't move. But I feel like that is the perfect opportunity for you to get up, to pray, to worship, okay? And just to start getting into the word. Because I feel like in that very moment, you need something that's more powerful to you, more powerful than you, and that's God. So we have to learn how to stop pouring into others, stop giving so much where we're going into default with ourselves, right? It's important that we get in the habit of filling our own cup up daily, okay? When I mean filling your cup up, I mean praying, worshiping, just listening to either listen to a motivational video or reading your word, because daily we have to remind ourselves of who God called us to be and who we are, right? And I feel like that's going to be our armor. That's going to be our protection and our security when we go out into the world and we're facing all these things. We can be grounded in him. We can be grounded in his word. So like that is very important that we start making that a habit in our life, because we need it. We need it. The world can make us feel so little, right? And we rely on the world. We rely on the people around us to make us feel good, make us feel like we're enough, when in reality, we were already enough when God created us. He created us in his liking. Everything that we needed, we already had. Everything that we need, we have right now in this moment. We just have to believe that it is enough, right? So when believing, like, we have to open our minds up. We have to just see things the way God sees us, right? We have to view ourselves the way God views us. And I feel like that's going to help us to get up, right? We can't lean on our own understanding. We have to start leaning on him, right? And I know that it's a process, but I know that in time that it will help us tremendously. It will help us fight the battles that we're fighting. It will help us get through the things that we're getting through, okay? Because it's hard, and we need something that's more bigger than us. We need a powerful source that can guide us into the right direction, right? And that's part of getting up, just creating a daily routine. It don't even have to be long. It could just be a few minutes of just worshiping and praying and just asking God to just help you figure out yourself, figure out your purpose, figure out what he called you to do, because you were created for a time like this. Like, you were created for this time. Like, you have purpose, you have an assignment that you are supposed to be doing down here. So baby girl, you don't have no time to be sitting around feeling like you're depressed, feeling like you have suicidal thoughts, that you don't want to be here, child. You are purposeful. God has created you for a reason, okay? And it's time for you to get up. It's time for you to get up. I don't care what you have to do. If you have to go get your hair done, go get a new hairstyle, child, go get some clothes, some new clothes. Do whatever it takes for you to be in a happy mood, to be in a happy zone, right? Because when you're happy, you get more things done. When you're happy, you just feel more joyful. You feel more energetic. You feel more alive, child. You feel more alive. You feel more free. Like, yes, I was made for this. Okay, I can get through this. And that's the type of energy you want to have when you wake up in the morning time, child. So you got to be your biggest cheerleader. You got to period. You got to be your biggest cheerleader. Like, you got to get up. Okay, it's so easy for us to like cheer other people on, encourage other people, child. But when it comes to ourselves, like, we give us the end of the stick. Like, what? It's like, what that same faith that you had for them, for yourself? Like, do you still have that type of faith? Right? So we got to stop playing with ourselves, child. We are that girl. We are that girl. Okay, we are a queen. And it's time for us to start acting like it. It's time for us to start walking like it. It's time for us to start talking like it. It's time for us to start creating boundaries, child. Whatever you're not getting mutual energy from, anything that is not supporting you, mind, body, spirit, mentally, physically, or financially, you need to get rid of it. If it's weighing on you, you need to get rid of it. Because at this point, it's no good for you. It's draining you more than feeding you. You need to be surrounded with people that are going to feed you, that are going to encourage you, that is going to build you and stretch you, right? Those are the type of people you want to be around. And child, I just wanted to remind you that you are powerful. You are creative. You are more than enough, okay? You are a diamond in the rough. You are made for a time as this, okay? Everything that you need is already within you, okay? You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Like, don't ever forget that. Everything that you need to start that business is already inside of you. I just need you to believe. I just need you to take action, okay? I just need you to be consistent and pray on it. Because God has created us to not just to give to other people dreams and success, but to create our own. We were created to build our own legacy. Okay, God has given us gifts and talents inside of us that is waiting to come alive, that is waiting to be birthed down here on earth. So we got to follow our hearts. We got to do what is right for us. You deserve it. Your generations behind you is waiting on you. You got to start that new thing. You got to start that business. You got to break those generational curses off of your family, off of you. You got to do the things that have not been seen. And yes, it's going to be scary. But guess what? God is always with you. He's going to guide you. He's going to take you step by step by step. So today, I just want you guys to just believe, to get up again, to believe in one more time. Believe one more time that you can do whatever you've been thinking about doing. Go out there, give it your all. Have an open mind. Be consistent. Be positive. And do that thing, child. Do that thing that God told you to do. Because He is right behind you. He is right behind you. Get up, sis. I believe in you. The world is waiting on you.